Hello, this is Divine Sunshine coming to you with your daily keys to union. I'm about to say report energy. So we're going to check in and see what source wants us to work on today. I already uploaded a very good message. I want to thank Benita publicly for her really lending confirmation to let me know that the speech or the message that I had for today was really needed with this one. I might come on at 10:30. Clear, I'll see about live. I'm pushing myself just like the DM within me to do um, more, which it says the keys, which I don't like to be locked. That's something that's a 3D thing that has nothing to do with spirit. So I have to work with ego and letting them know that it's okay for me to go on ahead and to go on live. So here we are. Today focus they want us to have is on communication. Interesting in the communication is not in the regular color that we usually see, which is usually blue. This is in a golden color. So this communication that we're having is going to lead us to be able to stand in our power, which is interesting. Like I said about what Benita did with me today. She communicated to me. She had a dream about me specifically saying something on a video before, and Spirit had already had told me to say it. And so what she did was just confirm that it had to be said. So that helped me to stand in my power. So for the divine feminine and for the divine masculine. Okay, so today they want us in our thinking for us to watch where we're going as far as emotions. In our emotions, we just might be finding ourselves just kind of bouncing around, bouncing off to sea, and not having an actual direction. So in order for us to be able to stand in our power, especially emotionally, we've got to make sure that we set off for a destination, like the love boat. Where are we going for that? We need to also make sure that in our emotions that we stay in the present. They told us to move into that, or this needs to be emphasized. Stay in the now, now, to open up new beginnings and for you to open up some doors as well. And so you can also have that victory. So when we're talking today emotionally, I think about April always say, watch your wording, you know, make sure that you are saying things that you're actually manifesting, because we have to remember again that we are in manifestation is times 2. And so whatever we say really multiplies. So we've got to really act as if we have a guard. I'm seeing them saying like teeth guard, night guard, a guard, so we don't kind of grind over the same things over and over again. For the divine masculine, this is interesting. This came out yesterday for the divine feminine. You understand how the energies shift from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. So now, right now, they want in their minds, thank you for that confirmation, they want in their minds, they want peace. They want a new beginning, but they want peace. And some of them in divine masculines might be offering in their thinking, they want to offer this olive branch, a sign of peace. It's like, you know, I want to kind of put whatever we have as a stalemate. So right now, Spirit is saying this is what they want you to do. In order for you to have peace or you want this new beginning, you might have to offer up this olive branch, okay? Divine masculine energy. So in your thinking, I'm seeing a feather here, which is interesting, which means to me you're going to get some angelic help as well. You're going to get some angelic help today. So the angels will be, especially if you see a feather. I see 1044 on my thing here. It's 1044. That's interesting. 10, because you see my baby, but you can't see the time. 1044 is there. What do they want us to deal with as far as the heart of the matter today? The heart of the matter for the divine feminine. Clear. Woohoo. And for the divine masculine, what do they want us to do? Woo! Okay, I'll take you too. That wasn't the way I was going, but you know, since you kind of went that way, let's just go on. Okay, so okay, let me get some clarifiers for this as well. Okay, divine feminine, today the spirits want you to make an effort. They want you to, this great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Please make sure that you watch my, one, I say all is welcome, is my channel message for today. Make sure that you watch that today, because I talk about this. how right now emotionally some of you all are still like, I ain't too sure. I'm not too, good morning, Vanessa. I'm not too sure. But your thinking is your divine masculine energy is willing. It's like, yes, let's do this. But your divine feminine energies, divine feminines, whoever's in the polar that's really housing, and you can feel when you're like, I feel I'm in my masculine today, or today I feel like I'm in my feminine. So that's why I'm kind of giving you the keys as to helping you to understand the energies that you resonate in today. So, and also depends on what you're doing too. But you need to make this great love, divine feminine energies there if you're in that today. Also, because, let me get a clarifier for that one. Child, this underneath the sun. That kind of draws to me. Some say stop this way. Because you want everything underneath the sun. Right here. They say don't even shuffle this. You want this. You want emotionally to be the center of attention. You want all these things here to come and to manifest for you. And so in order for you to have that, you've got to make that effort. Okay, next one. Clear. Soulmate. Again, yes, this person is your ultimate soul person. This one is soulmate, meaning that both of you all are housed in the same heart. You are connected heart to heart. And so then that is why they're saying that again, yes, this person is, you know it because they reside in your heart. So stop asking that question. You want this, again, door to romance. This came out yesterday, so we still over here on the divine feminine things. You want this door to romance. Did this come out? Yeah. You want this door to romance thing. Came out for somebody. It looked like some signs or something. You want to read, that's funny because the day with the kids we read about being caged up and the bird cage, and the lady was like, this is it, because the cat ate the bird was gone, and she's like, this is, you're tearing up my favorite pair of shoes, everything. So if we want this door to romance, we can't be like that characters, and it's like, this is it, I'm gonna throw this cat out. She put some duct tape on the cage, and she's like, this cat is leaving. So, we don't want to get to the point that we're doing that with our divine counterpart. We really, truly, we're honest with ourselves. We want to open up. It's like this love is in the closet, almost like R. Kelly. Excuse me, I know we don't like R. Kelly, but I remember that thing they had about the whole song. They had that series and stuff like that, in the closet. You need to let your freak flag fly high and come out the closet here. Okay, and reveal. This is on stage. This again, the world is a stage. This is for you. You being a twin flame, your romance and your relationship is supposed to be on the stage, because why? You are the new template, and you are the role model for people to understand about how to truly love. Okay, so next, again, you're still on here. You want this victory. This came out yesterday. I think this was you all. They had this victory, but again, this crown. Please do some crown stuff. April Williams, go to April Williams. I think she's called now Golden Lifestyles Unlimited. Please make sure, and you can't find it, go to my community tab. I posted this too. She did something about, I think it was the throat and the crown chakra to help calm this down. Please go there and do that exercise so it can open up the crown and you get rid of all this energy, this extra stuff, so you can really truly have victory. Because this person is it. It's like, he's here now. It's like giving birth. The baby is on its way. It's here. That is it. You pregnant. Ain't no more, oh my God, why my belly out there? I don't know what happened. You had sex. So you know that. I mean, it's not no immaculate conception. So my thing is the twin is here. So that is it. You pregnant now. So now let's start preparing, getting the baby room together, start getting the baby clothes and whatever. We're not going to think about doing anything else to it. Now, again, because of this, emotionally, you're still tied up about this. But you putting yourself in here because she don't look like she's in any kind of strain or stress about doing this. Okay? Next thing, Spirit wants you to be in your heart, matters of the heart, playful. Be light. Go with the flow of things. Not keep on saying it's got to go in a certain direction. It's got to swing a certain way. Swings, in order for you to really enjoy the ride. And on a swing, you got to naturally let it flow. It goes forward, front, and back. Front and back. You cannot control that. If you control it, it's not made out to be a nice, fun ride. So you need to come up to acceptance Again, return to your youthfulness, your spirit of fun and shine. That means be playful about this whole thing. Stop taking it so seriously. I think Sean Barker said that again. Told us we overthinking the thing. We it's too playful. You know, hell, I love this man. From his last wave to his long, that's it. Okay, so now let's go light from that point on. That's it. Ain't no use to be playing around with it. I do. Okay. So again, this thinking man, I didn't even see that. See, now I'm like Jubilee 11. I'm up here channeling. Thinking. You got to get crystal clear on this thinking here and where you focus it in. So it can help you to know. You got all this plumage again. Please do some crown chakra. If it ain't with April Williams, go to Jubilee 1111. Go on YouTube. Do something with this crown here. Because this is out of control. You overthinking. You ain't even able to get none of the downloads. Yeah, I do too. I get giddy. I get giddy hearing this voice. He can tell. I'll be like, oh my God, I feel like a little teenager in high school. Like, there he go. Oh my God. Woohoo! Lord, I have to control myself out the ground. What I tell y'all, when you get that greedy, ground it like an anchor. Say, okay, let me anchor this in. Let me get calmly serious, because you don't want to do stuff crazy. Because I think about Daniellleboomlle. Daniellleboomlle said, when you get kind of like that, you have a tendency to burn your divine counterpart. Anchor it. Get centered with it. Okay. I feel it. Feels good. Let me send it through all the parts, to my chakras. Clear that. Send that whole love all through my cells, through my body. Okay. Woo. And now let me just anchor into that love. Now I'm straight. I have to learn myself to do that, because I sure was burning. I get flippy with the mouth, flippy to everybody, like I got my man and all that stuff. That don't help. You got to anchor yourself to the divine masculine. Okay. This here. In his mind space, he's saying very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. The saying source is telling you, you got to decide now. I told you the other day, divine master is not enough. You got to do what you got to do. In order for you to be able to be this man holding the coin, they're saying you've got to make the decision now. Some of you all are in that karmic or third party situations that you all are in. You are holding your prosperity and your abundance up. You are not going to prosper. God, of course, God, source, powers that be working with you are going to, of course, through God's grace, they're going to bless you right where you are. They're going to give you what you need. Okay. They're not going to sit there and, let you struggle unless there's a lesson and you need to learn through that. But at the same time, understand this, you being in that situation is not going to prosper as greatly as the idea that source of God has for you by you stop it, watch it, ego try to slip in. Go back and sit on down somewhere, girl. You're about to speak, feel karmic. I'm sorry. I'm coming back. Now speaking divine. You cannot come and be with someone in a third in a karmic situation, and for it to be able, that energy to flow, and for you to be blessed like that way. It doesn't. You being with your divine counterpart, it intensifies and it magnifies the power. Okay, so keep that in mind. Next thing you need to do is to let go of control. Ooh, I seen 1313. Death. Let go of control issues. Again, the divine masculine, they're saying you're sitting there, you're doing a lot of thinking, you're sitting there and you're looking at the feminine energies. You're looking at your feminine energies in the divine, your divine feminine, and you're looking at your divine energies in your, even if you're in a karmic situation or a third party situation. They're saying you got to stop. You got to let this thing unfold. Stop letting your stinking thinking and want to control the situation do this for you, because you got your angel of balance. Okay, so to me, when I look at this is temperance. You got to kind of look at the things of the past here to see you, help you to focus and become that enlightenment, and have that enlightenment. Be a lamp unto your feet. That means letting the light or enlightenment guide you as to where you're going. Not your brain, not the past, because see, that's in the background. And then you got a moon here, not the illusions, not that. Okay, you want to become angelic, especially in your emotions. So you got to get out of that thinking space into your heart space. Okay, some of them are saying they're looking at both the feminine and say y'all got some childhood issues, or if you have children with the divine master, whether you're the karmic or you're the divine, they're looking at how you handling with the divine, handling your children too as well. Attachments. Let go of control, okay? Issues. You all have some control issues here. Again, and this is due to attaching to it. This is this false thing and this emotions and these things. You got this saying, oh, this is my foundation. This is not the foundation. Because I know this is not a twin flame foundation. Twin flame foundations go all the way up to the top. Let me see if I can find one. I got several of them. Here's one, but I don't want to show that. That's a spoiler alert. See how this is how you tell this is twin flame. So y'all, I'm going to teach y'all. I need to open me up a spiritual, intuitive reading school. I was thinking about that. I might do that this summer. I really was, because I got that from Bahati My Life. She has an academy there. So I'm going to teach you all some things, because some of you all might need to get off your pot and come up with your thing. Anytime you see pillars like this represents the twin flame. See how it is? It's from heaven to earth. See this connection? Heaven-earth connection. Look at this. Look at this, students. Is this heaven to earth? No, divine sunshine. How we know that? Look at how it's cut right here. Look how it's cut right here. No heaven to earth. Earth, not to heaven. And that just got channeled to me. This is not it. This is not it. You attach divine masculines to earthly things, okay? This is not where you're supposed to be, okay? So that's why they say you got to let that control issues, because you keep on looking at the 3D aspect. Look at the true love here. We got true love. Next one is they want you to move in your heart space into true love. This is something, this is the romance of a lifetime. This is a romance of a lifetime. This is where they want you, the energies that they want you to move into. Okay, understand it. So the divine feminine, again, as we know, she's holding the earth to heaven. This is the foundation that she's holding. It's on her side here, because she understands the connection. Okay, he don't have one over here yet. Okay, so he's got to work on this. And he still's got this clothing on, like he still served time. So he's still kind of guarding his heart as well. But the angels and the guides and spiritual guides and his team is saying we working with him. So he understands that this is the true love, which is interesting that you all are both mirroring each other, because again, you had this soulmate and this one says true love. Okay, so it's a balance there. Can I get a clarifier for that? How am I doing for time? Okay. Oh, you got to mend this broken heart. Spirit say you got to bend this broken heart. Divine masculine energies. You got to hint. You got to mend it. 9. You got to have an ending of a cycle with this. You got to hint. I know you've been tearing. You know what Spirit's telling me? If you're in divine masculine things and you want to cry about it, say cry. Get it out of there so you can cleanse. Tears is good cleansing for the soul, so you can start. Cry about you being in the situation that you're in. Release and get all of that stuff out of you. It says do that. Even if you're saying, oh, it's from the world, and sometimes you're like, I don't know where the hell this is coming from. And then it morphs into, sometimes you be crying, saying, I'm crying about George Floyd. And before you know it, you crying about what's going on in your situation. You say, where the hell this come from? It's just like, Spirit like, thank you. You opened up the floodgates, and we was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. She's now releasing it. Because she been holding this down. Clear. She been holding this down. And we've been telling her for a long time, let it go. We so thankful that made her go ahead. I'll take both of them since you jumped out to do that. So, with the divine divine feminine, but I did touch it. Divine feminine. What does Source want you to surrender? They want you to surrender to your intuition. Trust your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashing, knowings, or aha moments that you come through to guide you. Divine feminine's problem and energies that you all have is that you don't trust. You're always second guessing. You're guessing yourself about something, to do something. And I know that I did something with the DM. I explained that in the other video. I'm not going to go into a long things if you're interested in what I did. I was scared to death, but I went on here and did because intuition allowed me to. Thank you, Ralphie, for confirming that. And it just opened up, and I was like, I've been wanting to do this for him. And if I don't read the signs and say time is now to do this, then thank you, Father. And so it is. And if I don't think the time is now I'm doing it, then we can hang it up, because it was just opening up. So that's why you have to trust your intuition. Don't ask yourself so many times. Say, I call them, say I text them, I feel like something's going, I feel like it's true. Check yourself. Is it all well in your soul? And don't attach yourself to the results of it either. That's our problem, is it? Okay, well, he didn't answer me back. I know he got my thing, because I see on the text it said red. at 10:03. So now what happened here? Okay, well, my thing is, did he receive the text? Yes. Okay, did you do your part, what you said? Yeah, I just wanted to say how he's doing. Okay, well, you did that. Okay, what's hard is for us, we want the reaction of it. Well, I want him to say, hey, boo thing, or how you doing, or at least let me know you're breathing, especially with everything going on. But that's not what you want, you know. Watch the video. I'll go into details. I'm not going there because I don't want to be this long either. So again, for the divine feminine, surrender worry. And I apologize if I'm not. I'm seeing some of you all's things. You all saying, but I'm in flow. I can't stop to look at you all because it messes me up on the thinking. So I apologize for those of you all you like me to interact with you all with that. So surrender and worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith the Spirit is guiding you always. I talked about this. We got to surrender the worrying about it. Worrying is a low vibration. I did that for a while back. I did like a chart and telling you about the different high vibrational things that you have to stay in. Worrying is down there low. You got the higher ones that you need to be able to stay in. And that maybe I'll do it on the community tab again so you can see what I'm talking about. And that's where, in order for you got to stay in that high vibe so you can be able to attract your divine counterpart to you. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and choose true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Divine masculines, this goes back to the communication part. Again, what I tell you, this is the color gold, which means you got to stand in your power with this. And you got to stop people pleasing. That's having problems. That's divine masculine energies. We know that across the board. It's always about what my friends think, what my family think. You're always in that spot if you're in your divine masculine energies, and that's solely where you're anchored in. Hi, Margaret. If you're anchored into that, you are always looking to the outside. You're in that 3D consciousness. Okay, so surrender to your full power. This is what they want you. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Told you that yesterday when I say get into your mission. You pussyfooting around. That's why I have to feel my dad on that. You pussyfooting around and you're not getting into what you need to. You skipping all around what you need to actually do. And you've got to talk to your divine masculine energies and say for you to go on ahead and now let's kind of get into that. That's you inside, because if you do that, that'll help you to help the divine masculine on the outside as well. Clear. What do you need to life changes? Okay, that's a lot. We bad. I don't think we that bad. Divine feminine energies. What does source say? You got to change. Okay. Well, oh yeah, David is amazing. Hey, Benita, did you see my shout out I said to you earlier? Okay. Woo! All right then. Divine feminine. They say life changes today. You need to take the next step now. They didn't say tomorrow. Say no. Now. You know what that is. I don't need to channel that for you. Whatever it is going to help you to bring in your power, and you're going to have to use. And like I said, it's crown. This is light. This is too light for me. I like this a little bit more deeper, which means, again, do some crown stuff. Hit Jupiter 1111. Hit April Williams as well. Do some crown chakra stuff. Okay? And it says you need to get a new career. What does that mean? Okay, career means, again, whatever lifestyle, whatever things you are invested in, that it has an income or return to. As far as that, it's going to help you to stand in your power. Some of you all know exactly what I'm talking about as far as this career. It could be, they saying it doesn't have to be like a 3D kind of career thing. But again, another career could be also as far as taking that habit and making it being more serious about it too. As well. Beautiful. It say crown chakra looks like it's really leading you here. Because this is nice and strong. This is how I like to see that color. So you just keep on resonating and aiming for whatever downloads and things is being brought to you, and it's going to lead you to your transformation. And your heart is also going to be able to, in the background, it's going to be able that foundation to propel you. For the divine masculine energies here, ooh, you got a lot. It's telling you to get some rest. Some of the divine masculines, you kind of push it. You're thinking. This is what I'm thinking. You're overthinking a lot of stuff. You got to eliminate some things. So rest, And then when you get finished resting, then you got to know that you got to eliminate some things. You understanding that right here, again, this is your root chakra. Get yourself really grounded and rooted, but this also has some orange in it. So to me, again, what are you connected to? How you relating to things? How you manifesting things? And then let that grow into you standing into your power. So you got steps. Again, the center of all, eliminate some things. Again, watch your connections, how you connected to things and how you manifesting things creatively, and then let it move you into you standing into your power. And in the background, again, let this be your heart. Let it lead your heart. Let it guide your way in the background as well. What things you need to change is your decisions. Well, we like, what? This came out yesterday. Open up your eyes. See how this butterfly, the eyes is wide. Open up your eyes so you can transform about how you connected. Again, you're looking at other people. Forget the people. They ain't helping you. I guarantee you, like they say most times, you get the money and whatever, and once that run out, they ain't gonna have nothing to do with you. That's how you find out who your true friends are. Help you to get into your standing in your power, your solar plexus, and truly get into the divine. But at the root of it all is your heart. This is your stem. This is your base. This is your foundation. Your heart is going to lead you into everything else right here. Okay, to make that decision. Make a decision from your heart space, not your mind space. Okay, and then it say leaving. This came out, this came out yesterday. Again, it's black and white. Or was this the divine feminine? I think it's divine feminine. It's telling me. This black and white. Get grounded and rooted here and find your bliss. Yeah, this is the feminine. So again, the energies is shifting from the feminine over into the masculine. Find your true bliss. And then also have, again, you see some things budding. And once you find your true bliss, looks like Spirit is saying, we're going to bless you with some more things to blossom. This is in the budding stage and say, you concentrate on this. Guess what? In the background, we got some other stuff that we're going to release for you. Just let it go. You know, just like Jupiter 11 had that thing about the Jesus and the teddy bear. Let that old Raggedy Ann looking bear alone, and let him go and bless you with this big thing that's big, like tall, like this painting or this drawing behind me, and go on. You got to leave. I about to say, I wish I could put myself in my body. Well, I can put it in there. I could say swap, but I don't want to be up. That's like, let me take the driver's seat, because you in here a little too long. And I guess he said, I guarantee you be coming out there saying, nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows the trouble. I don't think you don't want to take the drive. Just let me go ahead and finish it. And it is your story. It's not my story, because I got my own stuff. But sometimes I do feel like move over. Damn, you don't even know how to drive this car. Clear. For the divine masculine, how I'm doing? Almost. I said 30, and that was it. We at the ending almost. All right, for the divine feminine and for the divine masculine. Beautiful. All right, here we go. We got for the divine feminine, you need the God of awakening. In your thinking, you got a God. I need April Williams that will tell you about what this is. This is real. You scaring the bejesus out of the spirits to get away from you and not to touch where you are. So right now, your communications, you got to speak with authority again. This is, again, standing in there. Some people might deserve you to be like, oh my gosh, he talked to me like this? Yes. Because I want you to get out of my energy space. Don't come to me with that fear crap. I had to talk to my mom like that. She's like, you going out? I'm like, yes. I got to go to the store. I got to go get some stuff. Don't come to me with all that fear factor stuff. I'm going to be all right. I'm covered. This is what I'm talking about. Yes. No. That's it. Full sentence. I'm not going to continue on with that. Here we go. God of obstruction. Understanding that sometimes things are put in your place for a reason, or sometimes you might have to stop some things. Again, here's that yellow again. Interest is in the root chakra area, which means, again, standing in your power and being grounded and rooted in it. This is, again, God of obstruction. In your thinking, some things are going to have to be stopped, and sometimes you're going to be the one that's going to have to stop it. Okay? But it's okay, because that's what they're saying you need in order to become divine. For the divine masculine energies, you have goddess of wisdom. Yes, for everything that you got to do here, especially about you talk about, you got to leave and you got to get some rest. You got to rely on your wisdom. You got to look at it again, look at some things. They still want you, source wants you to keep on looking at the past, okay? Again, you got to get wise. You got to sin, go up higher. You got to also shield yourself as well. You got to, here, I see a 10 here. To me, it's like, again, they're telling you to get rest. Like, to me, you got to get rest, because to me, again, you got to cover yourself, because to me, you're getting ready to do battle. This is like battle plans here. Some of these divine masculines, again, we got this June 5th coming up, this eclipse, and from what I'm hearing, is no joke. Like, if you in situations that do not sustain, it don't matter if you're divine feminine or divine masculine. If it's not in your authenticity, like I've been saying all along this, and you need not being authentic about what's going on, and you're not being truthful as to where you are, and these energies is about to push your ass out of where you are. Excuse my French. It's going to push you. Now, you sit up there and like, nah. But it said the more you push, the more it's going to push, okay? Also, divine masculines also get into your physical, your sacred sexuality as well. So, again, merging both of the energies that you have here as well to create that balance, to get into who you are, your sexiness, being okay with the skin that you're in, being okay that you're a masculine, being okay that you're a feminine. Again, so this is what it means by this sacred sexuality. Again, being okay, what gets you off, what makes you high. It's okay if you have let your freak flag fly high. Goddess of love, also with this, understanding here that in your emotions, being able to express love, be grounded and rooted. A lot of root stuff here that they saying here. And also watch that. You got to work on your rooting, and you got to work with your heart space here, according to this here. And you got your crown chakra here as well. That's hair. Your hair is long. It's not as long as I like to. You're getting some knowledge where you are, and that's why they say work with that wisdom as well. But you got to be in your emotions. You got to become a goddess. You got to be the highest form of love. Okay, and I almost did it. I was about a couple of minutes off. Let's look and see what's the message from your guides. The message from your guides. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Ain't no interference. Well, it's from the phone, but not me. All right, what does the guide say? Thank you for staying in there for me. The guide telling all of us, divine feminines, divine masculine energies, calm. Calm is not a weakness, okay? Some of us do think that. This, like, I'm in my Zen space. Stay in your Zen space. This is what they're saying. Remain calm at all times, no matter what's going on. Stay calm, because why? You're able to make better decisions that way. You're able to observe things better that way. And when you're hyper, you miss out on things. I think about my mom saying that. Never judge another, okay? Never judge another, especially if you want to stay in that space of being unconditional love. You just, what it is, where it's presenting itself is what it is. It just exists. It just be. But you don't want to judge, because once you start judging stuff, you start putting boundaries up, and then you start putting conditions up, and then you're not able to move from that space of unconditional love. Also, Spirit wants you to today is to follow the golden rule. What's the golden rule? Be to your others as you are to yourselves. Okay, so you got love as your others, as your brother as yourself. So make sure that you follow the rules. I talk about that in my video as well. And then at all times, be yourself. Today they want you to be yourself at all times, okay? All right, did pretty well. This 3 minutes over. We did all right. Okay, let me kind of look real quickly. If I say live chat, see everybody. Hey, Benita. Hey, Lori. Hey, Hey, Marie. Hey, Margaret. I say hi to you. Hey, Benita again. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Jupiter 1111. Look like the same stuff over again. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right then. Thank you for rocking with me. I think I might be at 10:30 maybe. Okay, pray with me. I'm going to talk to the DM within myself because it don't like to conform to rules. And this is just like the regular DM in real life. All right, then. So as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, namago. Mwah. Now, go out there today and work those keys to union. All right, until next time, to tomorrow. Yay! All right, then. Bye-bye.